Hey guys, so first things first, let me show you what this trick looks like from my perspective. Now, before we get any further, it is worth mentioning that this is definitely a difficult trick. Like, I'd say it's definitely, really up there in terms of, how hard this trick is going to be to learn. Some of you might get it immediately. Some of you, it might take you a very long time. So just make sure to be patient with it. And one quick tip that we gotta get out of the way real quick, make sure you have like minimal to no string tension. It's going to make it just so much easier to learn this trick. So let's get all of that out right now and we can get right into learning this trick. So first things first, we're going to start off in a basic trapeze, just like so. From here, what you're going to do is put your thumb of your non-throw hand underneath this string right here. So just going like this, nothing crazy. From here, what we're going to do is take these 3 fingers on your throw hand and curl them around just like so. And now you're left with just your pointer finger like that. What we're going to do is you're going to swing the yo onto these 2 strings right here, just like that. So let me start again. We're right here. We went like this, curled them over, swung just onto that like that. So we're just onto those 2 strings. Nothing too crazy here. Now, here comes the really pretty difficult part of this trick. I'm gonna be honest, this took me a really long time to master, so hopefully through this tutorial I'll be able to help you guys master it even faster. So what's actually going on with this trick is kind of difficult to explain verbally. As usual, I'll be sure to include like a bunch of different perspectives and different slow motion clips, but essentially here's what's gonna happen. You're going to let go with your pointer finger of your non-throw hand, so let go right there. And at the same time, you're going to cross your arms, so you're gonna have your right hand, your throw hand, go over your non-throw hand, left hand for me, and you're gonna, at the same time, the string is going to whip around twice and into the groove of the yo-yo. So I missed it right there. That kind of proves how difficult this is. But once you're here, it's gonna whip around like that. Now I know that looks pretty crazy, and that's because it really is. It's a really, really cool trick, but it also is pretty difficult. So essentially, again, here's what's happening. You're right here, you're gonna let go with this one, and you're gonna kind of take your right hand, your throw hand, and bring it over top the yo-yo. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna move it over, and you'll see that kind of slack just kind of shoots out of there. You notice that right there? So when I take this right here and I move my throw hand over top the yo-yo while letting go like that, the slack kind of just shoots around and it hits my finger. What we want to do is bring this hand, we want to keep it close to the yo-yo so that the slack will shoot around and actually go into the groove of the yo-yo. So notice how with my throw hand right here, I like to keep it very close to the yo-yo. I don't try to make it go too far away because I gotta make sure that slack is actually gonna get into the groove of the yo-yo. Again, right here, I'm checking my string tension to make sure that we're all good. But again, we're right here. And notice how I like to keep this finger right here very close to the yo-yo. If your finger goes too far away, if your finger is like all the way over here, there's no way it's gonna get into the groove of the yo-yo. There's just no way it can work. So the first thing I want you to do when you're doing this is really practice just letting go with this and at the same time bring that over so you can see that string kind of whipping around. And so, the next thing I want you guys to focus on when you're doing this trick is try to make sure that the yo-yo doesn't go like left or right really far. I think in general when I do this trick, the yo-yo goes to the left, my left just a little bit, kind of naturally. But really, I'm not going to like too far to the left. I'm not going like that. I'm not really sending it over that way. And I'm not going to the right definitely because that would make it a lot more difficult. So in general, when you're doing this trick, try to just keep the yo-yo like almost in the exact same place, just going up and down. As I said before, mine kind of tends to go to the left just a little bit, but honestly, that's not too big of a deal. Just kind of try to keep it like that and really have the actual movement be with your arms and not be with the yo-yo. Another tip that I would suggest for you guys is try to let the string do most of the work in this situation. And what I mean by that is I wouldn't really try to go like this and like try to like really whip that in there. The string kind of naturally is going to fly out of the yo-yo, just kind of like that. And we kind of just want that to happen. I see a lot of people try this trick and they kind of like really try to just like really like whip that string in. My recommendation is really just that you let the string do most of the work because I'm not really moving my hands too much when I'm doing this trick. It just kind of naturally comes around and I'm letting the string fly around the yo-yo because that's what it naturally wants to do. And so notice again, when I'm doing this trick, I just kind of let go with this, bring this hand around, bring my right hand over like that, and the strings just kind of naturally go over like that. I'm not whipping really, really hard when I'm doing this trick. I'm just kind of letting the strings naturally come over my finger. Finally, my last piece of advice for this trick is try to keep your throw hand finger actually underneath the yo-yo a little bit. What that's gonna do is it's gonna allow the string to better whip into the gap of the yo-yo. So notice when I keep this finger right here above the yo-yo, it's very, very difficult for it to whip in. Now I keep it right to the side of it, it can work, but in general, I've just found more success by keeping my throw hand pointer finger just under the yo-yo when I'm doing this trick. That seems to give me a little bit more consistency, which is definitely something you're gonna want with this trick. So again, notice my pointer finger of my throw hand likes to stay underneath the yo-yo almost, just like so. But yeah, that really is about it for this trick. If you guys are struggling with this trick and having a hard time, be sure to comment down below and I'll see if I can get back to you and give you some pointers. In general, this trick is very difficult to learn at first, and I want you guys to definitely have some patience with this trick. But I think once you do get it, I think you'll have a really fun time with it, because I personally just love doing this trick. So once again, just a quick brief summary of all the steps we have for this trick. We put our thumb over like that. We're going to curl these guys in, swing over the pointer finger just like that. Let it come around, swing out, and that's it.